Hi guys, today we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to channel back to when I was in my 20s. I know, that's a long time ago, but I wanted to tell you a story. So, many years ago, I had quite a few mentors for my cooking. Miss Mabel, who on my food blog, she's got the artichoke balls and so many other good things. And of course, Miss Frances from the Visco's restaurant. And there was my Aunt Lou, and there was my Aunt Tibby, and of course, my Aunt Robie. And today's story is going to be about Aunt Robie. And you're gonna find one of her great recipes online this afternoon. So yeah, let me get back to where I was. You know, I'm from South Louisiana. And we're supposed to learn how to cook in South Louisiana pretty quickly. But I was going to college and doing all these other things, and it was time to start cooking. So I was working at Visco's restaurant, and I was picking up a lot of things, but one of the things I did not pick up was how to fry. I learned how to make salads, I learned how to do all kinds of other things, but I didn't learn how to fry. So we were throwing a little get together at our house, and I decided I was going to be smart and fry some beautiful 21.25 shrimp. So 21.25, that means they're 21 to 25 to the pound. So I got some shrimp, peeled them, got them all ready, and followed the recipe just like I was supposed to. Put it all together and started frying. Got the oil to the correct temperature and started frying these beautiful shrimp. And little bits and pieces started coming off. So I had put them in an egg wash and then into the flour, the seasoned flour, and all these little bits and pieces started coming off. And I'm going, what is happening? And so finally, when they were done, I took them out. And just about that time, my Aunt Robie walks in. And Aunt Robie was from Homa. And boy, could she cook. She always had a pot going in the stove. And she could stretch that just like Jesus and the fish. When there was a crowd, Aunt Robie could make it last. And she did. We would go to her house, and she lived on the bayou across from the nudist colony. So that was very interesting when we would go. It seems like everybody kind of migrated toward the bayou to see what was going on across the bayou. But back to Aunt Robie. Aunt Robie comes into the house and she goes, "Sha, what you got going here? Something's wrong." And she tastes the shrimp. And she says, "What did you fry the shrimp in?" And I said, "Well, Aunt Robie, I fried it in cake flour." And she says, "Let me see that cake flour." And so I pulled it out. I fried it in a box of cake mix. I did not know, or did not understand, or maybe was just too young, or maybe had too many bottles of wine at that point in time, that the cake flour was not the same as a cake mix. So she took a bite of that shrimp and just said, "Oh, Sha, you gotta fix this. What are we gonna do?" She took all of the shrimp that I had already fried. She went over to the sink. She took all of the shrimp that I was getting ready to fry, washed everything, cleaned it all up. She went to the cabinet, got some all-purpose flour, more egg wash, seasoned that baby up, and Aunt Robbie saved our party. And I'll never forget the look on her face after it was all said and done. She says, "We're gonna get you a cookbook." So for our wedding present, she wound up getting me the River Road recipes. So these have come in very handy all of these years. So like 30 some odd. Anyway, I wanted to show you a couple other cookbooks, or one other cookbook that I've really enjoyed. And that's been the Times-Picayune Creole Cookbook. It tells you how to cook some stuff you would never even believe. There's a brand new edition. This edition was given to me probably in 1971, and it was given to me by one of my students, Miss Mabel's daughter, Peggy. And I have used this. Now, like I said, there are some things that I don't really go in for. You know, I've made the turtle soup recipe out of here. But anyway, back to Aunt Robie. You're going to find a lovely recipe on my food blog today, and it is crab meat Mornay. She was so proud of her crab meat Mornay. Aunt Robie was truly a character, and her kids follow in her footsteps, and of course my uncle's footsteps too. So I hope you go in, try the crab meat Mornay, and enjoy. Have a blessed day, and laissez le bon temps rouler, my friends.